Good morning, afternoon, evening, or good night, little orchestra friends. We are here today to work on composing, and we're doing it in such a new way. I've got my camera here. We are here in my music room. You can see that I have my piano right here. And I've got something fun set up to show you about composing. Today we're going to be talking about pitched percussion. And what that means is we know about percussion, which is anything that you hit that is percussion. And pitched means things that sound higher or lower. What's a sound that you can make that's high in your voice? Can you make a high sound maybe with your voice? Maybe on like a la, like a la 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 la. That's pretty high for me. How about a low sound? Can you make a low sound? La 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 la. Can you make a low sound like that? La 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 la. Very nice. So we have a range of what we call pitch. P-I-T-C-H. Woo! That goes higher and lower. And percussion instruments can have pitches as well. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little bit of an activity involving glasses of water. Now what I've done is I have taken these glasses of water and I poured different amounts of water in them. I'm not sure how well you can see in the video, but this glass, the water goes up to here. This glass in the middle, the water goes up just a little lower. And then this glass right over here is empty. When I hit these different glasses of water with my spoon, I wondered, do you think that they're going to sound the same or different? Well, it's going to be the same as if you've ever blown over a bottle of liquid, like a soda bottle or a water bottle. It changes, right, based on how much water's inside. We're going to see that's going to be the same exact thing. So if I hit this one over here, it makes a certain sound. Now, when I hit the one over here without any water, do you think it's going to sound higher or lower in pitch? So here's the first one. Let's see what the empty one sounds like. So is that higher or lower? I'll do them both back and forth. First one with the water. Last one without the water. If you think that this one is a higher pitch, then you are correct. This glass that's empty has a higher pitch than this one. And if you really listen, you can kind of tell. Maybe you can try to sing along with them and see for sure. La 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 la. La 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 la. That's the range between those two sounds. Now how about this one in the middle? Let's see. Do you think it's going to be in between the pitches of the other two? Let's see. Can you sing along with that one? La 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 la. Cool. So we have a low pitch, a low pitch, la la la, a medium pitch, la la la, and a high pitch, la 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 la. So let's go ahead and label those. Low, medium, and high. Excellent. Now, we are going to use this pitched percussion to compose original music. You'll see that I have a piece of paper over here now. I'm going to ask you to pause the video and grab a sheet of paper and a marker or a pencil or anything that you can use to write on the page with. Once you have it, you can come back. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw 3 lines across the page. 1, 2, 3. Now you don't need a giant piece of paper. You can use a regular sized piece of paper if that's what you have. 1, 2, 3. No. We have 3 lines and we have 3 glasses. So each line, you may be able to see, is going to connect with one of these glasses. Meaning, this low one down here, we're just going to write low. So this line is all about this glass. This middle one, the medium, we're going to write medium. So this middle line is all about the middle glass. And then this top line over here, we're going to write, you guessed it, high. High. There we go, low, medium, high. Just like low, medium, and high. And what we're going to do is we're going to use note heads. Now, I don't know if you know how, traditional music notation or not, but if you do, and even if you don't, this is going to be a useful tool for us all to have, which is, we're going to use this note head right here to mean one beat of music. We're going to use this note head, without shading it in, to mean 2 beats of music. So you probably remember beats. Beats are regular pulses of music like this. And one shaded in note head is going to be ta, ta, ta. If you see a bunch of these over and over again, it'd be ta, ta, ta. Whereas these ones are going to be 2 beats of music. So I'll write that right here, 1 beat. And this one, 2 beats. This one is ta, 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 ta. So what happens if I write some note heads on these lines? Well, let's start with one on the low, and we'll shade it in. And then maybe another low one. Cool. How about not shaded in one on the medium, and then shaded in one on the high. And I'm just choosing what I want. I'm just going to see how it looks. I'm kind of going by a fun, interesting shape, trying different lines just to see how it's going to turn out. It's kind of like an experiment. Then we'll do a low one down here, a high one up here, oops, and then maybe 2 dark ones right here. Awesome. So what we do is we read, and this is a little tricky if you're not used to this, is we read all of these at the exact same time. So we read almost like this line, if you can imagine going down and across. Oh, there's a low note. There's another low note. What's this one? Medium. So we play on the mediums glass. Then a high, low, high, medium, medium. So I'm going to point at the note I'm playing as I play it, and you can see what this piece would sound like. And remember, this dark shaded in dot is 1 beat, and the not dark shaded in dots are 2 beats. Let's see how it sounds. There it is. I'm going to play it again without pointing along so we can really listen to the music. Here it goes. And you can see that that is the same thing both times, because what I'm doing is I'm reading the notes here and I'm playing them along. If you wanted to set up your glasses so that they were next to the lines, move the glass onto the ground so that they're next to the lines you play, you could do that too, so it's a little easier to read and play. So you may notice that this is an original composition. Maybe we can play it again and sing along to it. I'll play it one more time, and then I'll play it again after that, and we'll try to sing along that time. Cool, so listen to it, see if you can get it in your ear. See if you can try to sing along after that. So playing and listening, and then the second time we'll be singing along. Here's the first time. Play and listen. Kind of spooky sounding maybe. Let's try it all together. See if you can sing along with me. Here we go. Here's the starting pitch. 1, 2, ready, and. La 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 la. And that is pitched percussion. We've composed a piece, and we have played it so we know how it sounds. Maybe we can revise it though. You know what revising means? Where we take an idea and we change it. Just like in English, if you were to write a paragraph, you may revise it to make your idea clearer. Well, maybe we want to make this idea clearer. Maybe we want to make it sound a little more spooky, less spooky. We can make any decision we want. I think I'm going to try to make it sound a little less spooky because it's a sunny day, I'm feeling happy. Let's try to make it happier. Why don't we speed up the beat? So the beat before was like this fast. Maybe the beat is this fast. So each beat, each note is going to be one or two of these. Let's see what that sounds like, okay? Here we go. Ready? Listen. That's pretty fun. How about we do this to it? Now, this is a music notation trick. If I do 2 bars like this and 2 dots, does anyone know what this does to the music? If you said repeat, you are correct. This means we do the whole thing twice. So why don't we try it 2 times in a row with this speed? Okay, ready, set, here we go. Repeat. Does it sound more or less spooky when it's faster? To my ear, it sounds less spooky. It sounds more happy. Speeding it up kind of gives it a life, kind of an energy, which I'm having fun with. So that's going to be our first piece that we compose. Now I've got a nifty little trick if you would like to have a piece of paper that you can reuse and move notes around. Let me turn this around and we can try it that way. Oh no, the tape isn't holding. Yeah, let's just hold it up with that book right there. Okay, that's pretty good. So once again, we're going to draw the 3 lines. High, medium, and low. Now this time, I'll just label them H, M, and L, because we know what they mean at this point, right? Awesome. So let's see if we can take some Post-its. And the Post-its are going to go, I'm going to draw the note on the Post-it. So I'm going to draw a note like this. I'm going to draw a note like this. I'm going to draw, these can be quick. These are just so you know what the note is. It doesn't have to be beautiful and perfect. Another one. And another one here. Oh no, my marker's running dry. I might have to switch up. Let's see. And maybe another one of these. I'm going to do 2 more. One like this. And one like that. Right. So then, you can put your Post-its on your paper, like so. It may start bending, but that's okay. You'll be able to see them when you put them on yourself. There it is. Now you'll notice I added something tricky for myself this time, which is these 2 notes are played at the same time. So how am I going to do that? Well, I'm probably going to need another instrument, another handle. So why don't I use pencils this time? This time we'll change it up. Instead of the spoon, we'll use pencils. All right, so we've got high half note, low quarter note, medium half note, the double high medium quarter note, the regular medium, and the half note on top. So let's see how this one sounds, okay? I'll do back to slow again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oops, that should be high and then low. I messed up. Let's try again from the high. Ready, set, here we go. High, low, medium, both medium, high. Very good. There it is. Kind of sounded the same. Kind of make a weird sound when you play them together. Maybe we'll try revising. Move this note down here so I'm playing the high and the low at the same time. That's kind of a better sound than this one. Yeah, it sounds nicer to me. Let's try that. Ready, set, here we go. High, low, medium, high and low, medium, high. And there we have it. So we now can change the notes around just like you saw me do, and you have what we call a template. And you can make your own compositions, and you can play them. And tell you what, why don't you record them, show them to your adult, maybe share them with us, and show us what you're able to compose. We would love to see your compositions using pitched percussion. Thank you all so much, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson on making pitched percussion pieces. Take care, composers.